Today we're back, and you know what time it is. As always, it's time for some more profile reviews. Now, most people seem to quite enjoy these videos, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and created a playlist of all the previous profile reviews. It'll be linked in the description, so if you haven't actually seen the rest of the videos, you should check them out first. In the last video, we looked at a few of my viewers' profiles at random. However, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some famous YouTubers' profiles. Now, these aren't necessarily the strongest profiles, these are just people who are very well known in the community. Still better profiles than mine, but oh well. Anyway, before we do get into the video, if you do want to enjoy the video and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We are getting closer and closer to 11.5k, which means we're getting closer to 12k, and in essence, we're getting closer to YouTube rank, which is obviously a long way off, but let's make it happen. Also, you should leave a like on the video. It lets me know that you actually enjoy the videos, and it also boosts the video in the algorithm. Finally, my Discord server is linked in the description. You should check it out. There's really no reason not to. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope you all do enjoy. So to kick off the video, we're going straight for the jugular. We're going to take a look at Thirtyvirus' profile and see how good it is. So what I will say is when looking through Thirtyvirus' profiles, he does have quite a few profiles. This appears to be the main one. Anyway, as soon as we open the page up, we're just greeted by a wall of gold. Almost full maxed out stats, which is pretty cool. Just need that level 50 foraging, is it? I completely understand. Level 40 foraging is really good. Like, I was recently trying to get my foraging up in order to get my scavenge up, and it was just painfully boring, and I literally went up about, I don't know, half a level in a long time. Nevertheless, with a scavenge of 53.75, almost as good as you can get, and 3.1 billion coins in the purse, it looks like a pretty good profile to me. In terms of armor, let's see what we've got. So we've got a full Final Destination set, a full Necron set with a Warden's helmet, a full Storm set, a full Divin set. In terms of weaponry, we've got this Atom Split Katana, this Scylla, this Axe of the Shredded, this Terminator, and obviously many more weapons. Accessories are as good as you get. He's got them all, and they're all recombobulated, so fair play. So in terms of pets, that's just an absolutely absurd showing. I don't even need to say anything. He's got this ridiculous Divin's drill. Granted, his Catacombs level is only 35, but after watching a few of his videos and his streams, I seem to get the picture that he just doesn't like dungeons, which is fair enough. I mean, Catacombs 35 is still not bad. That still takes a while to get. And to be honest, for someone who doesn't like dungeons, his actual boss collections within dungeons are pretty good, to be honest. In terms of slayers, he's got maxed out zombie, spider, level 8 wolf, and level 7 enderman, which is very good. Collections are completely maxed out. Highest critical damage, 1.7 billion. I mean, that is mad. Yep, all in all, just a pretty ridiculous profile. I'm jealous. Now, something else that I think would be cool to look at is this stranded profile. Now, just saying, to be honest, for a stranded profile, a scavenge of 16 and 3 million coins in the bank is pretty ridiculous. Obviously, you are limited to what you can get. And to be completely honest, I've not really delved into Stranded too much, so I'm not too knowledgeable on this. I feel like I should, because it looks pretty cool. So to be quite honest, when I'm reading off what he's got here, it literally means nothing. It may be way better than I'm making it out to be. Obviously, in a normal Skyblock profile, Lapis Armor's nothing to rave about, but you know, in Stranded it's a little bit more impressive. He's also got this Mercenary set and this Angler set. In terms of weapons, he's got this Mercenary Axe and the Artisanal Shortbow. I'm glad to see there's an actual use for this weapon because I think it is pretty cool. You know, it's a pretty cool weapon. And to be honest, that's really not too bad for accessories too. In terms of pets, he's got this bee and this rock. And like I said, for it being a stranded profile, the collections aren't too bad either. Not gonna lie, this is quite impressive. Now, in this video that I uploaded about 5 days ago as of recording this video, I got a comment from Briefing. Now, if you don't know who Briefing is, he also makes Skyblock videos. So yeah, here's his channel. Anyway, he was asking me to review his profile, and obviously I picked the comments from this video at random as to who I was actually going to review. So I didn't get around to reviewing it. So we're going to take a look at it now. Welp. I can tell we're in for a treat here. So quite clearly he's got fully maxed out skills. Level 55 scavenge. 1 billion coins in the bank, 1.5 billion in the purse, full furry souls. In terms of armor, he's got this storm set with the wither goggles. He's got this diamond Necron head with, well, a bit of a mixed match of armor. He's got this diamond sedan head with yet another storm set. I mean, who would even have 2 storm sets? Like, what's the point? Don't get too mad. If you know, you know. He's also got this Final Destination set, this werewolf set, this sorrow set, this shark scale set, this setup here with a Warden's helmet, a tuxedo, and Necron boots and leggings. Some other random pieces of storm armor, 3/4 Necromancer with a Reaper's mask, this Frozen Blaze set, and also this Legion 5 Superior Dragon set. So quite the array of armor sets. In terms of weaponry, he's got this Spirit Scepter, this Scylla, this Terminator, this Midas Staff, this Axe of the Shredded, this Daedalus Axe, this Soul Whip, and many more. It's fair to say that this is a... Oh, he's also got a Dark Claymore. I didn't even realise that was there. Just an absolute ridiculous amount of insane weapons, to be honest. Once again, full recombobulated 78 out of 78 talismans. And once again, we see an absolutely insane, absurd showing of pets, like even a level 200 Golden Dragon. I really do envy this. I really do envy you. I really do. This is an absolutely insane profile, and we've not even seen it all yet. In terms of dungeons, he is Catacombs 50, which is ridiculous once again, another maxed out skill. Granted, he hasn't got all the classes up to max, but I mean, do you really need to? I mean, at the end of the day, he's still max skill level. Yeah, just a ridiculous amount of dungeons completed. Also, fully maxed out all Slayers. And also, fully maxed collections. Like, what else could you possibly want? Yep, all in all, pretty much as maxed out as it gets, other than the dungeons classes, but he's still maxed the skill level, so pretty insane. So at this point, partway through the video, I just want to say that the next video in this style that we do, we will be reviewing viewers' profiles again. So if you haven't already, comment your IGN on the last video in the playlist, and from there, you'll be with a chance of getting your profile reviewed by this absolute pro. I am joking, my skill average is barely 28. Anyway, let's get back to the greatness. So the next profile that we're going to be looking at is Zach Plays ANs. So just to put this out there, this is an Iron Man profile, so it makes everything more impressive. I've looked through his other profiles and it looks like his main profile is actually probably not as good as his Iron Man, so we're going to be just taking a look at this one. So in terms of skills, he's got maxed out taming, mining, foraging, enchanting, alchemy and rune crafting. To be honest, the rest of his skills aren't too far away from being maxed either. Very impressive. Also in terms of skill average, 51.01. Insane. In terms of coins, he's got about 120 mil. On Iron Man, even that alone is pretty good. So if we look at the armor sets he's got here, so he's got this full Divin set, he's got this full shark scale set, so he's got half storm, max of boots and wither goggles. It's a pretty interesting setup, to be fair. I guess the max of boots for speed. Interesting. He's also got this Necron set with the tarantula helmet. He's got this Golder set, which is missing the chest plate. This Final Destination set. This Werewolf set. In terms of weapons, he's got this Shadow Fury, this Livid Dagger, this Vorpal Katana, this Soul Whip. Move on to talismans. 68 out of 78 with 87% recombobulated. To be honest, is quite ridiculous for an Iron Man profile. Like, I can't even comprehend the amount of work that must have gone into even get to this point. Imagine if you had fully recombobulated and all of the talismans on an Iron Man. I'm sure some people would have done it, but this is just ridiculous. And in terms of pets, like I don't even know what to say, because I mean, to have this many pets and this many level 100 pets on a normal profile is difficult enough. Never mind on an Iron Man, like you literally have to obtain them all yourself. I don't even know what to say. In terms of dungeons, he's Catacombs 34, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. I can fully appreciate the time and effort that has gone into that. In terms of collections too, it's looking pretty good. Well, I'll take a look at Slayers. So he's got Zombie Slayer 7, Spider 8, Wolf 7 and Enderman 5. And to be honest, looking at the collections, there is a lot of maxed out ones. There's probably more maxed out than non-maxed out, which is pretty cool. And yeah, all in all, a very impressive profile, made even more impressive by the fact that it's an Iron Man. Like, I'd be happy with this profile if it wasn't Iron Man. It's ridiculous, to be honest. From the perspective of like a mid-game player like me, like, this is a mad profile. Like I said, to say it's Iron Man it just takes it to the next level, really. Like, so much effort has gone into this, and I can really appreciate it. Okay, so the last profile that we're going to be taking a look at is Technoblade. Now, to be honest, I think I went to actually look at this profile a few videos ago, but I think I was just put off by the fact that the API isn't enabled. Nevertheless, we'll take a look at what we can see, and what we can see is maxed out taming, farming and alchemy. Pretty decent other skills as well. It doesn't say skill average, but if I was to guess, I would probably say somewhere around 40, between 40 and 45. Maybe that's a bit optimistic. Now granted, I know at this point Technoblade doesn't really play Skyblock that much, but he's still probably one of the most well-known players. Anyway, just a calm 132 mil in the purse, probably way more in the bank too, but we can't see it. In terms of armor, all we can see is this superior set, which is a superior set. We can't see anything else though. Follow-up question, do you think he has enough pig pets? I would argue that maybe he should get a few more, I don't know. But other than that, he has got quite a few level 100 pets. Can't really argue with that. In terms of dungeons, he's Catacombs 24. Clearly doesn't play it that much, which is fair enough. And actually the collections, like, his collections are pretty good. Like, there's quite a few maxed out ones there, to be fair. Can't really complain with that. Highest critical damage, 139 billion. Okay. To be quite honest, for for someone who doesn't play the game that much, and considering that we can't really see a lot of the profile, can't really give a full sort of reaction to it, I just thought it'd be cool to look at his profile, just because, like I said, he is pretty much one of the most well-known players. Nevertheless, this is going to be just about the end of the video. I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope you all are enjoying this sort of mini-series. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't. Anyway, like I said, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.